wrote the book, I thought to myself, well, I've written some books and I've gotten this reputation as a horror novelist, so it will be my final exam. Because the entity that is Pennywise focuses on whatever that particular child fears the most.
Derry's not like any town I've ever been in before. People die or disappear 6 times the national average. And that's just grown-ups. Kids are worse. Way worse.
Swear it. Swear if it isn't dead, if it ever comes back, we'll come back too.
Introducing Pennywise, the dancing clown!
Against the post, and still as he sees the ghost, he thrusts his fist against the...
Something happens to you when you leave this town. The farther away, the hazier it all gets. With me, I never left. I remember all of it. We didn't stop it.
Pennywise.
I was always Daddy's little girl. What about you?
You'll float too. You'll float too. You'll float too. You'll float too.
You'll float too! You'll float too!